Okay, sir. Start now. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಇವಾಗ.
Very good afternoon. Shall I start? Okay. Okay. Now start. Okay. So, very good afternoon to everybody. So, today we'll go for the chapter 3, class 8 standard, synthetic fiber and the plastic. See children, when you will go for the synthetic fibers, already you know what are the basic needs of the human beings. When you will go to the basic needs, just I am asking the basic question, what are the basic needs of the human beings? When you will go to the basic needs, first we will go for the food, and second one is the food, water. How the food and water is necessary for us, like that clothes also, that's also very important part of our life. So children, when you will go to the synthetic fiber and the plastic, synthetic fabric means what? Cloths. So from the fabrics, the fabrics are slowly converted into yarns, and that yarns are slowly converted into fibers. So that is that is only our chapter name, synthetic fiber and the plastic. When we will go to the fiber, there are two types of the fibers are there. So one is the natural fiber, another one is the synthetic fiber. So already in the previous classes you have studied what are the fibers already from the 6th standard and the 7th standard. Already you have a little knowledge about this synthetic fibers. So children, when we will come to the synthetic fiber, can you able to differentiate between synthetic fiber and natural fiber? I think you heard these two words. So I think you are able to differentiate between synthetic fiber and the natural fiber. See, when we will go for the what you now first, what are the topics to be covered in these chapters are what are the synthetic fibers, what are the types of the synthetic fibers, and natural fiber. What do you mean by natural fiber? In the natural fiber, what are the things they will come? So one by one we will go for this. Uh, we will go for this topic. Means what you mean by synthetic fiber, what you mean by the natural fiber. So where we will get from these fibers, and how these fibers in these chapters, how these fabrics were converted into a fibers. So from the already before only I told this, these fabrics are from the first they are made as an, and then slowly it is converted into a fibers. So when we will go for the first topic, what are the synthetic fibers? So what do you mean by the synthetic fiber, children? I think synthetic fibers is it is also called as a man-made fibers. Why they are called as man-made fibers? Because they are man-made fibers. By using some chemicals, what are they? The man had made this synthetic fiber. When we will go for the natural fiber is a we will get from the nature. For example, what the clothes we will wear for the now winter season is there. In winter season, what we are wearing, children, almost all. So many people to to keep themselves safe, to cover their body, what they will use woolen cloth. So just think the woolen cloth. Where we will get from this woolen cloth? So these are the woolen cloth is a natural fiber. When we will go to the natural fiber, again in this natural fiber, three categories. Natural fibers are three types. What are they? One is what is that? Natural fiber. First one is what is that? Give some examples of the natural fiber. When what are the examples of natural fiber? First one is woolen. Second one is what is that? Woolen, cotton, jute, woolen, and silk. So children, when we will go for the cotton, already you know where we will get from the cotton. Cotton we will get from the plants. All and jute also we will get from the plants. But when we will go for again, when we will differentiate between the synthetic fiber, they are categorized into one is what is that? See, plants and animals. So before only I asked, what are the basic needs of the animal? What are the basic needs of the human beings? So basic needs of the human beings means, say, food. What is that? How much oxygen is important for our body? So like that, food is also a very important part of our body. Like that, clothes. What the clothes? To keep ourselves safe, to protect from this nature. To protect from this nature, we need a different clothes. That too in a different season. So different in the different season, we will use the different types of the cloth. So different types of the cloths. When we will go for the summer, first I say what are the natural fiber. Natural fibers are cotton, woolen, jute, and silk. So cotton, where we will get from the cotton? Cotton we will get from the plant, and this jute we will also get from the plants. So cotton from the, and when we will go for the woolen and the silk, we will get from the woolen. What is that? From the animals. Already I told only two sources for the living. Only two sources are there. One is a plant, second one is the animal. So from the plant, what we will get from the plant? We will get the, what is that? Cotton plant. From the cotton, we will get the cotton cloths. These cotton fibers are converted into yarn, and again they are converted into a cotton cloths. From the jute, we will prepare so many types of the bag. Again, when we will go for the animal, when we'll go for the animal categories, first now we are using the, now this winter season we are using the woolen cloths. So woolen, where this wool or woolen cloths, where we will get these woolen cloths, we will get from the animals. So two sources, one is two sources for the, what is that, for food also and for the cloths also, plant and animal. So two sources. What are the two sources? When already I have explained from the plant, cotton and jute. When we will come from the animal, one is a silk, another one is the woolen. So silk is a, silk we will get from the silkworm. It is a, and when we'll come for the woolen cloths, nowadays, now in winter season we are using the woolen. So where we will get the woolen we will get from the animals already. So give some examples of animals where we will get the this woolen cloths. Already have seen children, sheep, goat. So what is that? From the sheep, what we will get? We will get the woolen cloth, and by using, so these are called as the natural fabrics or natural fibers. Fabrics are converted into yarn. Again they are made by the, again they are made fibers, and then that slowly we will come for the use. When we will go for the synthetic fiber now, what do you mean by the synthetic fiber? So synthetic fiber is also called as a man-made fiber. Why this synthetic fiber is called as a man-made fiber, children? Why? Because by using some chemicals, these synthetic fibers are made. For example, this what is that? Rayon, this neon, these types. These are the two examples of a synthetic fibers. So by using some chemicals, what they will do, but when we are using, so many times, if we will, these synthetic fibers, by using some chemicals, it is made, no, when we are in the kitchen, it is very harmful. Be safe, and when we should not wear this synthetic fiber when we are in a kitchen. So now come to the types of the synthetic fibers. So what are the types of the synthetic fibers? So when we will go for the types of the synthetic fibers, so children, so what is the difference? Now fibers like cotton and jute are obtained from plants, and now fibers like the process of making yarn from a, already I showed the process of making yarn from a fibers are is called as a spinning. This spinning is nothing but the process of making what yarn to the fibers, that is called as a spinning. So now the fabrics yarns are made by weaving and knitting. So how they are there? So many 5 steps are there, children, to make a fabric to the fibers. There are main 5 steps. By using, what are the steps? The spinning, heating, all these 5 steps are involved to convert a fabric into a fiber. Now we will go for the types of the synthetic fiber. Already you know what you mean by the synthetic fiber. Natural fiber I have explained already. We will get from the nature. Synthetic fiber is a man-made. So it is by using some chemicals these synthetic fibers are made. So these are synthetic fiber. And what are the types of the synthetic fibers? So there are so many types of the synthetic fiber. Rayon. When you will go for the rayon, what do you mean by the rayon? How was it? So it is, so children, already in the 7th standard, in the previous classes, you have learned about this rayon cloth and a silk cloth. How this rayon is? So this rayon cloth is cheaper than, it is very, we will get the cheap, it is a cheaper than a natural fiber. This rayon cloth is very cheap compared to the natural fiber. So what are the so that's why they are called as a, again these fibers are, this rayon is also called as a synthetic artificial silk. So by using some chemical, this rayon is a mixed with a cotton and bed sheets. This rayon is mixed with a cotton and a bed sheets. So again when we will go for the, so now again when you will come for the types of the rayon already over. Now second one, now second point is, so now I would like to some question children. What is the difference between a synthetic fiber and a natural fiber? Can anyone answer? Can anyone answer what is the difference between synthetic fiber and natural fiber?
Nandan Kumar.
Yes.
Nandan Kumar. Mike.
Okay. Okay.
On your mic.
Now already I have said this natural fiber we will get from the nature and synthetic is man-made. It is also called as a man-made. So types of the synthetic fibers are rayon. So it is very cheaper than a silk cloth. So now go to the, so for these children, okay. Mhm. Okay, for this one in your reader children, one observation table is there. So what are the types? What are the types of the this fabrics? Means fibers, cotton. Where we in this, see the table 3.2. In this table 3.2, what they have given? So खाली hello.
ಹಲೋ
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ಯಾಕೋ
Hello, sir.
ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದು.
ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕನೆಕ್ಟೇ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ತರ.
ಹಾ, ಸೇಮ್ ಸರ್.
ಏನ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ, ಈಗ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ.
ಹೌದ್ರಿ, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ. ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಸರ್. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್, ಮತ್ತೆ HP ಇಂದ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಇನ್ನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಬಂದಿದೆ. HP ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈಗ.
ಹಾ, ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅದು ಬುಕ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ದು
Hello. Okay.
Madam,
Once
continue
again,
ಮಾಡ್ರಿ.
children, get back to your classes. So it before it was disconnected. So where we are? So we are in a synthetic fiber and natural fibers. So already I have explained synthetic fiber means what, natural fibers means what are the types of the natural fibers and what are the types of the synthetic fibers. So in your reader there is one observation table is there 3.2. So types of the, in your reader one table is there, observation table 3.2. Okay, so what are there? There are some names they have given: cotton, wool, silk and neon. So these are the four points already I have explained where we will get. So cotton we will get from the plant, wool we will get from the animal, silk we will get from the animal, and this nylon we will get from a, it is a made up of the chemical synthetic fiber. Okay, now go for the next topic. What are the characteristics of the synthetic fibers? So what are the characteristics of the synthetic fibers means what are the character, how they are. So what are the characters of synthetic fiber? Already I said they are very, what they are, man-made. Man-made, you by using some chemicals they are made, and they are cheaper than a silk. When we will compare to the silk, they are very cheaper than a silk. Silk nowadays already children we will get from a silkworm, and silk is the very costliest. But when you will go for the synthetic fiber, this nylon, rayon, they are cheaper and they are not safe when we are in a kitchen. Why? Because they are, what are the characteristic means they are they are very, what are, they are very delicate cloths. And when we are especially when we are in the kitchen, if we are wearing these types of this nylon or rayon, it will catch very easily. The fire will catch very easily. So that's why when we are wearing these types synthetic fibers, rayon and nylon cloths, we should be very careful, especially when we are in a kitchen. So these are the characteristics of the synthetic fibers. So they are very delicate cloths. And what will happen, they are what happened again, the colors also, by using some, they are by using some chemicals we use there different types of the colors in synthetic fibers. So now, first point is they are very delicate cloths, and second one, we should be very careful when we are wearing this synthetic fiber cloths, especially when we are in a kitchen. So, now go for the uh, go for the, in this chapter, children, chapter name only itself indicate that synthetic fiber and a natural fiber. So second topic, what we have learned this is chapter, what you mean by the fabrics, what you mean by the fabrics, and what you mean by the fibers, what you mean by the what you mean by the natural fibers, what you mean by the synthetic fibers, where we will get, how we will prepare, already we have learned. Now when we'll go for the children, plastic. Nowadays plastic is the main, what happened nowadays, plastic items we are using in our family. Already we have seen so many people's only, what is that, increasing the value and increasing the using days. Nowadays peoples are using only plastics. Plastic also called as a polymer, like a synthetic fiber. Why? Because all the plastics, all this plastic is made by using some chemicals. This plastic is also man-made. But nowadays this plastic is a very mandatory. Nowadays in our daily life, we are using, all the people in villages or in cities or wherever you will go, we will use this plastic item only. Why? Because just use and throw. For example, take one water bottle only, children, when we are in journey. So many people, what will use? They will take this ready-made bottle, they will use it and throw it. And for in your homes, your home, your mother, in your kitchen, nowadays, all the peoples, they are using the plastic. So plastic, it is for, when we will go for the nature, it is very harmful, but also it is a very needitary item nowadays. So all the peoples, only they depend on the plastics, only they are depend on a plastic. So what is the importance of the plastics? So what are the importance of the plastics means? So but polythene, I said already this. One more main thing in homes, in homes, in kitchens, in journey time, all the people, they are using only plastic items only. When we will go for the plastic papers, children, polythene bags. Already you have, already in this polythene bags, familiar with this bags. So many people now, they are not using the cotton bags or nothing. Only they are using this plastic polythenes. So in market, wherever you will go, for example, in market, if you will go to purchase the fruits, vegetables, all the people, they are using plastic only. And we will go for the shops. In the shops also, for what is that, shopping mall, there also they are using the plastic only. So plastic is also a very mandatory. So how this plastic is prepared? By using some chemicals, these plastics were prepared. Okay. So what are the importance of the plastics? What are the importance of the plastic? So this is a very important. It is also how we need air, how we need food, how we need air, water, food, air. So like that also, this, what is that, this synthetic fiber and plastics are. Hello. Hello. Okay, children, I think the connection was disconnected. So tomorrow again we will continue the same chapter about the details of the plastic. Okay, thank you.